I want your opinion on something. This here is some equipment that I bartered for. I'm remodeling my house as well, so that's why we got all this trash here and everything. But over here, I've got a Layens Hive, and I'm gonna give it a try, mainly just for fun. But I don't know if I should try to move some bees into this, or if I should just bait it and try to catch some bees, as if this was a swarm trap. I've never used one of these style hives here, but as you can see, the frames are quite a bit bigger than well, I say they're not quite a bit bigger, but they are bigger than a Langstroth frame. A Langstroth frame, only goes down to about right in here, and then it's, maybe a little bit longer, so then, you got about a whole hand's width more per frame on a Layens hive versus a Langstroth hive. Best guess, I didn't measure it, but you get the idea. And so supposedly this is a nice big open uninterrupted area for a circular brood pattern. So you'll have brood, and then like your pollen, and then honey stores around the edges, and they move across the hive instead of up and down. So I'm gonna give it a shot just for fun. And yeah, so let me know, should I try to bait this, get bees to move into it via just local bees in the area swarming, or my bees or neighbors' bees, whoever, or should I take some of the bees I already have and introduce them to this box, kind of like you would a package, basically make my own package and put it into this hive. One of them, of course, is a kind of more of a guarantee that I'll get bees into it, and the other is maybe more in keeping with the mindset that a lot of the people that use this kind of hive, kind of the natural beekeeping or whatever. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll have some more videos on kind of my thoughts on this and how it's constructed, what it's good for, all that. This is one of those hives from Dr. I believe his name's Dr. Leo Sherskin or something to that effect. I probably butchered that. I believe he's got a bunch of property in Missouri, kind of secluded, and he does treatment-free style beekeeping in these Layens hives. I think he lets them swarm and all that jazz. And anyway, we're gonna give it a shot. Won't be. I don't predict I'll be moving over to this style hive, but it'll still be fun to play around with it, get some experience with something a little bit different. And you guys can subscribe and follow along if you're interested in seeing how this goes. Okay, I'll show you guys. All I'm doing here is just putting a little bit of wax on this little starter strip, which is just a piece of wood that I've stapled in here. That'll kind of give them kind of the encouragement to go ahead and get started on here. They'll definitely want to start in this, especially with this style of system, because these butt up to each other like that, so there's not bee space to go above these frames, so they're naturally going to want to build on the lowest points, which are going to be these starter strips. So it'll be even easier to get them started on these Layens frames as compared to like a Langstroth frame, where they'll try to build on the edge of the frame. But we're still going to give them this wax to kind of entice them to start building comb on these strips, and also it'll help the bait hive smell good to the scout bees as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put, I think, maybe 8 frames would be a good size. Let's see how that looks. These are slightly bigger than a Langstroth frame, so I'm thinking maybe 8 frames. That's probably good. And we're going to go ahead and bait. This is just a straw that's been heat crimped on either end to make kind of this little tube deal. And I've got some lure in here. This is just to mimic the, there we go. See, that'll just squeeze that into this little straw. And because the hole in it's so small, it should kind of act as like an extended release, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. I'll just sit this in the bottom. Put the cap back on this so I don't poke myself. And I'll try to get this follower board all the way up against these frames. This might be the hardest part because this thing is kind of crudely built. Now, it's probably built fine. It's just, I think maybe it would have been better painted because the boards are all warped and everything now. But it should be fine because we're going to butt this frame right up against that. They'll be able to come over into this other area if they want, kind of through here, but that's fine. We can block that up later. I'll put the rest of these frames in here so that we've got them when it's time to expand. I probably need to get some insulation to put inside this top cover. I don't know what's going on. I guess these are for kind of venting the top lid. There it is. We're gonna give it a shot. I still want to know in the comment sections whether you guys think I should just put bees into this or wait for the bees to move in. Hopefully this works as a swarm trap. Take a picture of this. So I'll need something for a thumbnail. Maybe I'll use this as the thumbnail photo. Let's see, should I take it from? Can't get my shadow in it, but maybe I'll take it from over here. Something like that. Thanks for watching.